While home ownership is often a part of the equation when people think of stable and sustainable communities, nearly everyone rents at some point in their lives. In fact, in many contexts, affordable rental housing is the true cornerstone of a healthy neighborhood.
Safe, decent, affordable rental housing really stabilizes a community. It also stabilizes families. They can buy food, access health care, and the other necessities that they need. These are people who are restaurant workers, childcare providers, home health care aides, security guards.
I think that the primary misconception about affordable housing is that it is subsidized housing. Subsidized housing and affordable housing are usually associated as being the same. That's not the case.
People may think that it is primarily public housing, but most of the affordable rental housing is in the private, unsubsidized market.
The majority of affordable housing tenants live in 2 flats and 3 flats, the 20 unit, the 30 unit, 40 unit courtyard buildings. The largest percentage is actually the ma and pa owners, the smaller management companies, the smaller operators.
Affordable housing also creates jobs and attracts businesses and generates tax revenues.
You have so many men and women who are living in these areas who are struggling to make it day to day. And so it's important to preserve what's there so that they can continuously live there with quality living, affordable living.
In the city of Chicago in Cook County, there are 800,000 units of rental housing, about 40% of the total housing stock. To be considered affordable, a unit's rent should be no more than 30% of a household's income. Yet demand outstrips supply, and the current shortfall of 180,000 affordable rental units is projected to increase to 220,000 by 2020. What's more, the existing supply is under stress. Physical deterioration, the foreclosure crisis, and expiring subsidies threaten to remove affordable rental units from the market, even as the need increases.
Every unit that goes dark, the cost of building a new unit is somewhere between $300,000 to $400,000, and that's money that is not available these days or is very scarce. So the focus has to be on how do we preserve the buildings.
As a response to growing losses in the region's affordable rental market, the Preservation Compact was formed in 2007 by government, not-for-profit, and philanthropic partners. The Compact has often stepped in to coordinate emergency responses when buildings are under threat, but it is also uniquely placed to further a wider conversation and spur the creation of programs to preserve affordable housing.
So it offers an opportunity for representatives from the government, the private sector, affordable housing providers, and even market rate providers to sit down around the table and discuss the issues that affect the preservation of affordable housing.
Many initiatives are a work in progress, but outcomes have included a loan product for difficult-to-finance 2 to 4 unit properties, energy retrofit financing to help owners upgrade to sustainable systems, collection and analysis of region-wide data, and recommendations to ensure fair and consistent property taxes. Bridging an often contentious divide, the Compact has facilitated conversations between owners and public officials, helping both sides understand each other's perspectives with the common goal of preserving affordable housing.
Sometimes it's not even a change of policy, but for some of these governing bodies, some of these entities, to understand how to communicate information to us so that we in turn know how to work with them. To us, those are little victories that Preservation Compact has helped to facilitate.
I'm connected to my community. I care about my community. I don't want to fail. So bringing collective bodies together and talk about those issues that make a difference, I think is extremely important. But then you have to have execution. You have to have follow-up. Let us do it. Let us do it. There's a lot of us out there that want to do it. And I think that's what preservation really brings to our community.